Merry Christmas to everybody out there in crypto land. Enjoy the discounts that Santa Claus is sliding down your chimney right now. We're going to break down the catalyst that kicked this off. Remember from last week, we were saying a huge catalyst is up and coming and nobody's going to be selling their altcoins in Q1. We're going to break down all the details of not only how FOMC data led retail into thinking this was going to be a bullish meeting and they almost laid a sneak attack on us, how this downside can continue to get more extreme or stop in the near future with dates and specific catalysts that you can write down in your calendar. Big picture, this has saved the day for the Kaspa team, giving them more time to continue to work on smart contracts. The Bitcoin price lining up perfectly with this Fibonacci pitch. It looks like we just set this up after the top form. In fact, we've had this exact Fibonacci pitch up since November. Notice how we're marking these different levels just so everybody understands how to set this up at home. The red zone's 86K, the golden pocket's at 93,000. We had this set up way back here on November 11th. Look at where the exact top was. This is known as the repeating trendline system. It's just another additional bonus of what we teach inside VIP. The Kaspa community's on edge about smart contract development. Michael Sutton released a document detailing some of the tech features that the teams have been working on. Now, when we jump over to the Kaspa homepage, it says smart contracts haven't been worked on at all. It's still in the planning stage. It hasn't switched over to development, testing, or completion. But as we peruse through this very tech-heavy article, some of it's even written in calculus, we'll find out that we're actually much closer than this website shows. Looking at this right now, it can be very intimidating, and this is an issue that you'll see again and again in cryptocurrency. Inside VIP, we have tools to help digest these Web3 coder above the shoulders tech issues to help put everything right in layman's terms, and we're about to do that right now. First, we can pull a bit off of this document before we run over to the AI translation. This is by no means a final design, but rather an accumulation of several months of discussion. And of course, they're talking about smart contracts. Jumping over to artificial intelligence, it opens with a progress indicator stating the research phase is near completion. Several months of discussions with experts and the broader ZK community have accumulated into a proposed ZK rollup framework. And then it goes on into the tech details of that. At the bottom, the current readiness level. We're close to the prototype development stage. This proposed design is detailed enough for technical implementation. That means that right now they have enough code, they have enough of this put together where they could execute a smart contract inside a closed, safe environment. They have to do more testing to protect this from hackers, malwares, things like that, suggesting that smart contracts could move into development and testing soon, depending on how quickly the remaining protocol components are finalized. This is epic. And if there's anyone on social media who can connect this to FOMC monetary policy when the money printers, so to speak, are actually going to turn on and this bull run's going to kick start, you guys know it's our group. And we're about to take a peek into some of those type of up-and-coming catalysts that will affect the market right now. So this sell-off that we're experiencing right now got everybody spooked. It was just a few weeks ago. People were like, yeah, I'm about to cash out and buy my girlfriend a Lamborghini for Valentine's Day. That is not happening right now. The FOMC meeting, in case you've been under a rock, they originally had planned for 4 rate cuts. That was extremely bullish. The market adjusted to that. Now they said, oh, no takebacks, Now it's only 2 rate cuts. The total 3 altcoin market cap chart displaying a multi-year cup and handle pattern. Price recently stopped out at the all-time high from the prior cycle top. Right now, this retracement projected to fall as low as 800 billion. Looking at the Kaspa chart, we can see the type of catalysts that are about to come that will affect the total 3 and decide whether this market is due for another leg down. Filling in this back history utilizing Kaspa, first, it's the FOMC minutes, and this is a very important update that threw a lot of retail investors off. When the minutes got released, we recognized this as being bullish, as the meeting that it was covering had a lot of good news. They're talking about 4 rate cuts, projecting a rate cut at this December meeting, which they went through with. Meanwhile, we're in at 62 cents. That rockets all the way up to 94. From 62 back here, all the way to 94. And it's these exact same type of jobs data, CPI type of information that's going to affect the market and potentially drive the total 3 all the way back down to this neckline and give us extreme discounts. Building forward on Kaspa, then we get the jobs report. Knowing from economists putting together data saying the prior administration had faked a lot of jobs growth, we recognize that the Fed's going to need to stimulate the economy to keep growing jobs. Everybody's ready for a monster breakout on Kaspa and the rest of the market. And this was very deceptive by the Fed, because right after jobs, in comes CPI. Now, the actual report was released here, but economists started projecting a very bearish high inflation CPI 72 hours before. Inside VIP, we're tracking Wall Street journalists and economists who will write these type of articles in January so we can get ahead of the ballgame. Every single time that Kaspa gets upside from one of these downward price actions like we're in right now, it has literally been based on an FOMC meeting. In order for Kaspa to get out of its current slump, it's going to take monetary policy of a bullish variety to pick price action and sentiment back up. Now, the next upcoming catalyst is the CPI data in January. Luckily, Kaspa has a strong support that can hold price up until this monetary policy kicks in. Remember this repeating X-axis trend line that was resistance during the KRC20 launch? Our group, the only people on social media that shorted Kaspa here back in September with projections that the price would fall all the way down on Halloween to 12.5 cents. It's that exact same repeating trend line. This is the precise system that gave us this Bitcoin Fibonacci pitch with the accurate top marked out, as well as these levels right here. This is some totally wild stuff. If you guys are already into technical analysis or you want to give it a try, our VIP group has so much to offer that nobody's covering, specifically incorporation of monetary policy. In fact, our directory of classic patterns and trading plans shows that the majority of strong classic patterns, your falling wedge, ascending triangles, even cup and handles, break out specifically on monetary policy dates. Back to this support trend line, we're on it right now. We can continue to fall down it. In February 18th, it's at 8 cents. So there's a very good chance that somewhere before February, Kaspa will find some kind of a monetary policy that picks the price action up, thus holding that 10-cent gamma support level established by the Binance futures. Marathon, Digital, BlackRock, these guys bought truckloads, literally warehouses of miners. They want to protect their investment. So that's something that you got to factor in as well. In my opinion, Kaspa should be able to hold the 10-cent mark. It all depends on this CPI data. If inflation comes in really high, the market is going to take a massive leg down. Now's the perfect time to hire on an extra set of hands to help you with your 2000 2025 trading. That's what you get when you join VIP. We have all these PDF files putting everybody up to speed with utilization of monetary policy, videos about classic patterns. We've got 7 24-point reports filed, as well as videos on how to file them on any project you want, connecting the on-chain data to monetary policy, to classic patterns, putting the whole package together. The meme coin narrative has been extremely popular, but right now Turbo, Pepe, all these brand names are already in the billions of dollars market cap valuation. We found a new niche of meme coin nobody's talking about. They're meme coins that actually do something. They're not just a JPEG on screen. These meme coins are so powerful, they can jump into a crypto game and turn NPCs into a fully fledged character. They're no longer just repeating the same 5 lines over and over again. They can have a conversation with you about baseball, horse racing, downhill skiing. It's absolute game changer. Very similar to Altura with the NFT. There's so many niches to dive into in crypto. You can spend 40 hours a week and not cover everything. This way you're covering more ground and getting an entirely new perspective by joining our VIP. Check it out. You'll be glad that you did, and make sure you take the time to find the menu screen, read through macroeconomic trends, get inside the printouts, get your hands on all the PDFs and read through them, and then start exploring from there. Each trading plan that we make, whether it's AI, Kaspa, or a top 100 project, will connect you into other parts of this menu screen, different concepts, strategies, tactics, and methods that we're incorporating into that specific trade. So you can go through this back journal and see, oh, this is what they were thinking about when they jumped into Moonwell at 62 cents as it rocketed up to 92. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.